welcome to my channel, guys. This is Samik here. So this is my channel SD videos where we talk about movies and movies, mostly Bollywood movies, but there is no limitation. It can be any movies, any language, any country. I'm a great movie buff, movie person, all my life. It's been, movie is a very integral part of my life, and I never was directly, as it's more of the other side of the movie. I've never been a part of any production or something, but definitely you need the other side of it, right? It's not about the people who are in the movie. It's only we'll talk about the movies. It's the people like me who watches the movie and the revenue is generated. So there are, India is a movie country where we make so many movies, we see so many movies. Our per capita movie consumption would be the highest in the world with the population we have. I don't have the specific statistics for that, but for sure I am correct, I presume. Okay, so today we're going to talk about India's Bollywood's biggest budget movie, Padmavat, which started as Padmavati and now legally it's Padmavat. So there was a huge issue with the movie. There is a few royal families, they were not that, especially on community, Rajput community were very much offended by God knows what, because they didn't tell. For them, like they didn't saw the movie, they didn't understood what the movie is. They just felt that because it's Ranveer and Deepika are there and they are in a romantic relationship, and in the movie they are playing the opposite of that, where Ranveer is playing Alauddin Khilji. So it's basically the Rajput community assume that Khilji will have a romantic relationship with Rani Padmavati. On the basis of that, they are revolting against this, and they are fighting for the movie not to be released. There is a lot, and it happened with the slapping of the director, Mr. Sanjay Leela Bansali, while shooting in Rajasthan, and they have to shift their shooting from Rajasthan to other location. So a lot of rows happen, and it's one of the either it's a political issue or maybe an emotional or communal issue. So that is the second factor. The factor is so much money is running on this movie that definitely even the producers, the financier want to make that up. Definitely there is around 180 crore rupees the budget of the movie, and the delay, because it was supposed to release by December 1st, but it didn't, and it's going to release this 25th. So because of the delay, I think there are more money being lost. Definitely this is going to be a very fun movie. And the last movie, I really like it, the movie where Ranveer was there, Priyanka. That was a really awesome movie. Okay, so the last Ranveer and Sanjay Bansali, they did Bajirao Mastani, and that was visually, musically, storyline, everything, it was a nicely made movie, and the storyline was also awesome, and the same thing you can expect from him this time also. And with Padmavati and a few photos that came out, they have worked on the physique, both Shahid and Ranveer. Anyway, Deepika is always gorgeous, and her, the costumes are made up to a very detailed. The movie is full of details. So I don't think there will be any variation from what the actual story was, because definitely they don't because that's what he wants to portray, what happened in 1300, what happened with the king and Alauddin and the Muslim invader to the Hindu kingdoms. That is what the major thing is all about. He wants to portray as much as historically perfect possible what she did with the Bajirao Mastani, and really liked it. At the end of the day, it's a fiction. Okay, so you can't compare, you can't take this to the history class and tell, okay, see, watch this and it's your lesson for today. Yeah, definitely you can't do that. But having said that, also it's not far off from there, and definitely there are a lot of details that you can find. Okay, yeah, this was the costume wore around 1,000 years back or 700 years back. At that period, this kind of those few details, definitely there are similarities, because he wants to make it perfect. He wants to make it concurrent to the situation or the timeline. Yeah, so great movie, definitely go watch it out. I definitely support that, because these things, it impacts the industry. Even the industry itself got the status of industry, just 2 decades back, not even 2 decades back. Previously it was not even considered an industry, and that led to that's again some other video we'll speak about in the history of Indian film industry and the different industries overall in India. As of now, Padmavati, nice movie, should be and definitely it's nowadays I can see if any movie falls into this political disputes or something, at least they are able to overcome, which was previously didn't happen. Same thing happened with again one more Shahid. I don't know, Shahid likes to be in that kind of movies. Urda Punjab, that run through a lot of political issues, and a lot of things happened, a lot of legal issues happened, but it came through that. The movie was released as much as possible, not fully, but almost all intact. Same thing with Padmavati, they just lost an eye, an eye for an eye. Okay, yeah. So I should go watch the movie and support the film industry and support. This is the essence of democracy. Yeah, there would be protest, and that also makes it more vibrant. And yeah, okay, you don't like it, but they should be all under legal bounds. If you don't like it, you have the right to say you don't like it. You have the right to abandon it. You have the right to, but in a more democratic way, not what they sometimes happens, and what happened is went physical with Sanjay Leela Bansali. So that shouldn't happen. But having said that, it should be a great movie. I'm definitely waiting for it. So see you in theaters.